welcome back. I hope you're all well. If you're new here, hello. If you'd consider subscribing before you leave, that would be fabulous. Come and join our small YouTube family. We are a lovely bunch. With that being said, let's pop the kettle on, pull up a chair, and let's go. The second part of my Revolution makeup haul has arrived, so I thought I'd sit down, do a few swatches with you, show you what I've got. Like I said in the first part of this video, I won't be swatching everything because, like I said, I have got a giveaway coming and I'm hoping to upload the video on Friday, and I'm really excited. So let's get into what I've got. The first item I have is the Butterfly lipstick. Remember in the first part of the haul I unboxed the mascara and I did say they did lipsticks. Should have told you that I had one coming. This packaging is just gorgeous. I've got the shade Extra Fancy, and I do have a small confession to make. I couldn't wait, so it's actually on my lips today. I thought I had to try it. There's the packaging. This is gorgeous. I really do like this. It's so weighty. Let me turn it around there. It looks expensive and it's not, which is fabulous. You've got the imprinted R on the top there, and let's show you this shade. You've actually got a printed butterfly stamp on there. I'm hoping that you can see it. This shade, I did notice, looks a lot darker in the bullet than it does when it's on the lips. If I give you, the little ring is popping off. If I give you a little swatch, and then you'll be able to see. But for me, that is an absolute perfect nude. It's very creamy, very soft, it's matte, I love that, and it's very comfortable to wear, and it's sort of something that I can wear during the day, or I can pop a gloss on over the top and wear it at night time. But I'll update you in the future as to how it wears. I can tell it does transfer because I've had a cup of tea and it's all over the teacup, which is lovely. The second item I have is the Revolution Pro, sorry I'm reflecting myself, the Revolution Pro Supreme Eyeshadow Palette in Intoxicate. These shades, I need to get these on my eyelids now. They look absolutely gorgeous. So let's cover it over. We got a mixture of shimmers and mattes there. How many do we have? We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, and it looks like 3 shimmers. This was really inexpensive. I think it was about £3, maybe 4, if that. I love these tones. I'm kind of going into the more orangey, reddy, kind of pinky looks at the moment. So let's remove this lipstick and we'll swatch a couple. So I think I'm going to go in with this one here, and that one there. So let's try these. Hopefully, oh yeah, we've got kickback, which isn't too bad. You know, you do get kickback on good eyeshadow palettes. Wow. Oh wow, look at that. So we've got the matte here, and then these are 2 shimmers. This is just so, look at that. That is just so pigmented, creamy, blending like a dream. This one's more subtle, but the way I'd probably do it is pop this one on the lid, but sort of towards the outer corner kind of thing, and then pop this one half the lid and towards the inner corner. But this, wow, look, these are blending out amazingly. I'm just hoping they don't go patchy. They did do these in other shades. Stay with my hand. They did them in other shades to give it a look, because I think they did, if you like into your smokier looks, I think they did sort of like a dark smoky one, which looks lovely. But oh wow, look, it's staining my hand. Very pigmented. Yeah, so check them out, and I'll update you in the future as to how it kind of wears, blends. I'm hoping it doesn't go patchy. That's absolutely stunning. Very pleased with that one. So I've got my little makeup cloth, which is absolutely filthy. The next item I've got 3 of these, and 2 of them are going in the giveaway, but this one's for me. It's the I Heart Revolution One True Love palette. I love this packaging, so I'm reflecting again. Look at this, it just reminds me of being a child again. Just sit there and just play with it. I think that's really cool. Their packaging is so much better than it used to be. This is really weighty and chunky. It's solid. You could travel with this, and I think you'll be fine with it. Like I said, I am going more kind of pinky, kind of purpley shades that I wouldn't normally go for. I'm really trying to kind of push myself out my comfort zone and go for different looks, because I tend to just go, you know, kind of like the look I've gone for today, sort of like the orangey gold kind of smoky. I do apologise, I look very tired because I'm not sleeping at the moment, unfortunately. So I'm going to swatch a few of these. I'm going to go for that bright pink one. I like that. Let's go for this one here, and I'm going to go for that one in the middle. Now these feel drier than the other ones. That last palette I've just swatched, I don't know if you can see those there, felt very creamy. These feel drier. Oh, but yeah, they've swatched well. This one, it's, you know, it's quite a faint one, but I think if you build it up, you might be alright. This one's not very pigmented. I expected it to be more pigmented, but you can always try building it up and see how it goes. This one glided on, and it's more creamy, but the formula on this palette seems to be dry. But we'll see, because there's 2 others. We'll see if that tends to be a trend across all 3 palettes. Now the 2 palettes I've got here, I really couldn't choose between them both, so I had to get both of them. So I've got the Revolution Tammi palette. It's the Tropical Paradise palette. Now these are quite colourful, these 2 palettes I'm going to show you. And as you can see, we have got mega reflective packaging again. It seems to be a trend with them lately. Loads of reflective packaging. But these colours. I think it was sort of like that blue and the greens that really sold it for me with this one. You got a nice mixture of mattes and shimmers. You've got a varied, you know, variety of looks that you can come out with that one. And I like that you've got the more shades that you would use the most, probably along the bottom. So I'll need to dig into that blue. Really want to see what it's like. We've got a nice green shimmer, and we've got an orange matte there. So there's those. That blue, that is pigmented, very pigmented. Wow. That orange hasn't come off as well as I thought it would have done. These 2 are absolutely good. Look at that. If that translates onto the lid as it has the hand, wow. Blues, you know, for me are quite difficult to use. They tend to go patchy, and they don't translate in the colour that they swatch as. And this green is gorgeous. That would be absolutely stunning all over the lid. The orange, I thought it would have been a bit more pigmented than it actually is. It's not really swatched particularly well, but just because something doesn't swatch very well doesn't mean, you know, it's not going to translate onto the lid, you know, well. So it's worth trying and see how we go. But that orange and green together in a look would be absolutely gorgeous. And the blue. I put the orange and the blue in the crease, and then have the green over the lid. You look like a parakeet. It'd be quite cool. The next one I've got for you is the Revolution Carmi palette, and this is Kiss of Fire. The shades in this one was just amazing. I just couldn't choose between the 2, so I needed them both. The packaging is lovely as well. We've got, sorry, super reflective again, nice and weighty and solid. This will travel well, even though we're not travelling, but it will travel well. Look at those. I like these, especially this one kind of sold it for me, and sort of this one here. Yeah, but like I said, I'm trying to push myself out of my comfort zone more, so I'm hoping that these will help. So I need to swatch that green. Wow, we got the big gold one across the top, and I'm going to go for that matte. It's kind of like a matte mustardy colour. There we go, there they are there. So let's see how they go. Yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. This one here, it's more sort of like a turquoisey kind of bluey green rather than your standard blue. This one's quite pale, but you know, it's nice and creamy and it glided on. I expected this mustard shade to be more pigmented than it is, but just because it hasn't swatched well doesn't mean you can't build it up. So you know, it's going to try them out and see how we go. So you can expect some more colourful looks from me. I'm not a makeup artist, but I do try. Right, the next two items we've got, I'm not going to swatch for you because these are for you guys. So we've got the I Heart Revolution Starry Eyed palette. Now I do apologise, but I think one of these is now out of stock. Look at that. But I will check, and if it is, I will link it in the description box below. So I'm not going to swatch these, but I will show you. Look at those colours. Nice blues. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't have said this reminds me of the stars though. I would have, you know, done a few more deeper tones, I think. Sort of like greys and stuff like that in with them. But that's absolutely gorgeous. And we have got the other one, the I Heart Revolution Fortune Seeker palette. I'm blinding you again. I just like playing with them. Just sit there and play with them. And this one is your more kind of darker, kind of neutral purpley. Create some stunning looks with this one. That one's quite up my street, but I was torn between this one and the one I've chosen, and I went for the one I've chosen. The next item we've got, guys, is the Reloaded Empire palette. Now this is going in the giveaway as well. It seems to be more shimmers in here. I think there's sort of like one or two mattes. Got some gorgeous greens in there, and that shade there in the middle, kind of like orangey reddy, is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see sort of like the looks that are created with these. The next palette we have, I did say we have wall-to-wall eyeshadow palettes, is the Revolution Pro 24 Karat Gold palette. This is going in the giveaway. I'm going to have an absolute ton of palettes. I can't, this one is sort of sealed, so I'm not going to take the plastic off. So I do apologise. But yeah, so you've got your neutrals, your golds. Absolutely love it. So cover everything up. Yeah, that's a gorgeous palette. That is right up my street. I've got a different palette which is very similar to these. They kind of released three sort of goldy ones all together, and I've got one of them. But I thought you guys might enjoy this, because if you're not into your colours, because some of those eyeshadow palettes are colourful, then at least you're going to have one, if you like your neutrals, that you're going to be able to use. The next item that's going in the giveaway, I told you I went a bit crazy, is these are sealed, so I'm not going to get them out, but we've got a set of 3 lip glosses. We have got the shade Light Beam, Starlight and Glimmer. These look lovely, and I think this one here will go over the lip kit, which would be nice, and that one looks kind of like silvery, yeah, glittery. That's really nice too. So I'm hoping you guys have a lot of fun with those. And the last item I got was a set. So we've got the Rockstar set, and there's quite a few things in here. The first item out of the box, I'm going to pop this in the giveaway, is the Reloaded the Rockstar palette. Sorry, turn up the other way. Oh, there we go. Look at that blue. So you can create sort of smoky looks. So I've tried to give you sort of palettes that would suit kind of everybody. So you know, if you're not into your colours but you like your smokies, you've got a palette here. If you're not into your colours but you're more into your neutrals, you'll have a 24 gold palette. And then obviously if you're not into any of those but you really like your colours, you've got your more colourful palettes. So there you go. That was gorgeous smoky looks with that one, especially that blue. I'd love to see a swatch of that to see how it comes out. Absolutely stunning. I've got a highlighter that I'm going to be popping into the giveaway. This is called Rock Out, and it's kind of like your more goldy kind of toned of highlighter, but I think that will suit kind of like quite a few skin tones, and if it doesn't, use it on your eyes or use it somewhere else on your body. You know, you can always highlight sort of your collarbones in the summer, your legs, pop it everywhere. Highlighters are very versatile. We have got in here a black eyeliner. Now I'm running out of black eyeliner pencil, so I'm going to keep hold of this one, but I'm just going to see how it swatches for you. It's very creamy, it's not hard. I'm hoping this doesn't kind of drop into my lower waterline, because with eyeliner where I don't have a steady hand, I don't line my lash line, I tight line, so I line my upper waterline, and if the eyeliner's not good, it makes its way down underneath, and I really don't like that because it closes my eyes up and makes them look quite small. So yeah, so I will let you know in a future video how I get on with that one. You know, eyeliner pencils, they're quite good, but it did remove a bit too easily, so it might start to move. I've got the Rockstar Fixin' Spray, so we've got a setting spray. I'm going to keep hold of this one because I've already put one in the giveaway, and I'm going to spray it to see what it's like. Oh, doesn't really have a fragrance. Oh yes it does. Oh, that smells very oh, vanilla-y. That's nice, very sweet, like candy floss and vanilla. It's quite a wet spray, but that has dried. Yeah, that's drying quite quickly. Oh, but I'm in my hair. Well, my hair was fly away, but it's not anymore. Yeah, I quite like that. Is it glowy? I don't know. I've already got a setting spray on, so it might not do anything there. But yeah, I quite like that. It smells nice. I'll give it a try and see if it works. And the last items we've got in that box, which I'm going to keep hold of, is we've got 3 eyeshadow brushes. I've not really tried very many of Revolution's brushes. I think I've got a face brush, sort of like an all-over powder brush that I use for my bronzer, and I think I've got their more sort of tapered contour brush, but I don't really have any eyeshadow brushes. So we've got a nice sort of blending brush there. Yeah, and the bristles are quite sturdy, and it's very soft. That handle is really chunky. Yeah, so you'll be able to hold on to it. We've got your more sort of flat shading brush, which is good, and those bristles, yeah, are nice and sturdy. It's quite packed in there as well, so you'll be able to pack it on, and again it's very soft. And you've got your more sort of like slightly tapered shading brush. I like these to get into the crease. I've got a small one that I like using. So yeah, that's, again, it's soft. They're all sort of like made out of the same sort of hair, so you know, I'm looking forward to giving those a go. What did you think of part 2 of today's haul? What kind of eyeshadow palette are you looking forward to seeing? Let me know in the comments below, and as I said, if you want to be entered into my giveaway, you need to be subscribed. Okay, but I will see you soon, and in the meantime, take care. Bye bye.